Hi, Slabs4 here. I just wanted to quickly talk with you about this product because I very well might be one of the only people in the world that owns this. Um, I haven't been able to find anything else about it anywhere. Uh, so, hang on, let me turn on the air conditioner here. So, this is one of those disposable camcorders. Now, I was going to say, back in a certain time, you used to take these to CVS. You got them from CVS, and what you'd do is you'd record on them, and you only had 20 minutes of footage. Now, you weren't able to connect them to your PC, however, people actually figured out how to do just that by soldering a certain kind of cable to a USB cable and plugging it into their computer. So Pure Digital, the ones who make this product, realized their business model was not sustainable and made their own home version, which was the hang on, I'm just putting it in these flip camcorders. Excuse the scratching on the front. I tried to get a sticker off of there and I scratched the front of it by accident. But Flip F130, which had 30 minutes, and the Flip F160, which had 60 minutes, and this is the F160, but it's basically the same thing. But this Rite Aid one, now I thought these only existed at CVS. However, I purchased one of these, I believe, in 2020 on eBay, and it's a Rite Aid one, and it looks exactly the same except for the Rite Aid logo on the front with design is slightly different, at least in that, there's that green kind of part from the Rite Aid and the Rite Aid logo, whereas the CVS one had like a more of a kind of swirl pattern going on, sorta. But you used to get them at CVS in like 2006, 2007 until these other flip camcorders came out in 2007. It even has the same sound if you turn them on, which you can hear now. Yeah, there you go. See, that was the turn on sound, and then the turn off sound. However, if you turned on one of these, instead of being greeted with the Flip logo, you would instead be greeted with the CVS logo. But on this, you are not greeted with the CVS logo, you're greeted with Rite Aid. I turned it on to show you, but I just took some batteries out of... Actually, you know what? For the sake of the video, hang on. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on. Hopefully it still works. Now this one doesn't actually have any... You can't see anything on it. I think the old circuitry just makes it so you can't see the video, but... Oh, see, and it doesn't turn off properly either. But you used to return it to CVS, and after a little bit of processing, you could even return later that same day, and they would have your video ready on a DVD, which I wish I knew where mine went, because I had some DVDs from a long time ago, and I wish I could see some of them again, but you only had 20 minutes of 680 by or 620 by 480 footage. I believe I got the dimensions right. Excuse me if I didn't. So yeah, in that aspect ratio, it was quite interesting. But I just wanted to discuss that a bit. You got those DVDs, and it was a wonderful memory too, because what would happen is, if any of you remember, you'd you'd have the DVD and you'd put it in your DVD player, and you'd have a menu, and oh yeah, I believe it said play movie mix. Play movie or play movie mix, and then you had some options below that, which I can't remember, but play movie, it'd just show you all your videos in a row, unedited. And you had that 20 minutes, like I said, so it was only 20 minutes of video on that CD. However, if you played Movie Mix, it had this song, which I wouldn't even know how to begin finding it. But it would play music over some probably automatically generated an automatically generated highlight reel of the video that you made. And from what I've seen, it was $30 for the camcorder, which I remember, and I remember it being $40 altogether because from what I saw online, it was $13 to have it processed and put onto a DVD, and you wouldn't get the camcorder back, but you'd get the DVD and you'd get that movie mix with the music playing over some probably automatically generated highlights of your video. So that checks with my memory, what I heard online. So yeah, I do believe that to be true. So yeah, about $43 you'd be looking at. And while I know that's a predatory business model, there was something fun about it. There was an experience about it that was irreplaceable and something I missed, but CVS apparently doesn't have the technology to do that anymore. But you can still find these pretty easily on eBay, at least the CVS versions, and see what the packaging used to look like. And that, it's a memory you can't really beat, which is why I honestly would be happy to pay that kind of money. But you can hear it still has the same flip sounds as well. So yeah, you can hear the flip sound and see Rite Aid. Now, I only made this video, I'm not going to keep it very long, but you know what? I'm keeping this camcorder. I'm not going to make this video very long. But you'd be greeted by that screen, and you'd have the CVS flash screen, and then when you turned it off, it'd say CVS, and I think something about returning to CVS. I know that was on the box too, but it might have said something about CVS Home Movies Made Simple. Oh yeah, in fact, I had a video about it posted a couple years ago when I bought some of these too, like way back in 2018. I made a video where I was pressing the buttons on it, and you can see, which, if I remember, I'll put a card up and a link in the description. But I just wanted to talk about that because I firmly think this was the only mention of a Rite Aid one that I've ever seen online. And I genuinely don't know if anyone else in the world even has one of these. I mean, I would assume so, like somewhere someone has them. Someone on eBay had this, obviously, and I bought it, and I just have not heard anything about Rite Aid. I've looked it up online. I couldn't find it. The only thing you can find is the CVS ones. But that's enough rambling. I just wanted to take you on a trip and kind of keep this as a memory for myself and anyone else. So if anyone knows anything about this, then, please give any insight. I'd be happy to just talk about it, maybe pick your brain, share some of your memories if you happen to have any, or if you know anything about Rite Aid selling its own iteration of these camcorders. And thank you for watching, and take care, everybody.